Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Tonight featuring backcourts that can absolutely, Steve, light it up. When you were playing, who are some of the toughest guards to defend in the NBA?
Well, Kevin, first you say the Michael Jordans, but the quick guards, because I was a 6'8", kind of methodical, slow guy. I didn't like the Iversons, the Muggsy Bogues, all those guys, they just running around. They were tough.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of... all fueled up and ready to go. Brown out there with Favors. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Howard. And it's Frazier in at the point. And here is Green following Jaylen Brown's three. Green finds Irving. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke with Lloyd Pierce. He said that interior presence is #1 on their list defensively. He told me that they have to make it difficult inside and close out the passing lanes to prevent easy looks in the paint. We'll see if that works for him, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Abdul-Jabbar misses.
That was very tight defense. He tried to force the layup anyway. I think that was a questionable decision.
Brogdon against King. Shot clock at 6. Brogdon against King. And it's Malcolm Brogdon with the three. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Green against Brogdon. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Brown kicks to Howard. Frazier outside. Brogdon against Green. Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Not only does Howard set perfect screens, he cuts quickly after the pick has been set. Just the perfect pick and roll play.
Here's King. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Down low, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Yeah, and Superman taking flight for the lob finish.
And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Irving. Nice D from Frazier.
Well, this is what happens when you're a threat down low. You attract a lot of defensive attention.
Green against Brogdon. The kick out to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over King. Here's Howard. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Howard's got 6.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks. And this is what you got to do. I mean, if it ain't working, call timeout, try to figure out what you can do to fix the problem.
You know, also, it's just a chance to take a breath, regroup, get your mind set, and come back out fresh.
Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to King. Outside, Mullen. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And this is where Mullen is most dangerous. A consistent three-point shooter with textbook form.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Brown the pass to Howard. Over Abdul-Jabbar. No good off the back of the rim.
And this is a guy that can get you stops. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here is Brogdon following the 3 from Chris Mullen. Frazier outside. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, this here is a game. Good run to close the gap.
Well, they knew they weren't just going to be given this game. They had to go out and take it, and they're close.
Now here's King. Passes it to Irving. King with it. Favors picks him up. Kicks it to Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots over Brown. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Howard, the pass to Brown. He dishes it to Favors. Brown feeling it out a bit. For the 3. The shot that time, not on target. Gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%.
Yeah, how about the athletic ability on display there by King? He gets all the way to the bucket and takes no chance on the finish.
Frazier against Irving. To the cold streak. Misses off the left iron.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
Howard with the steal, and here they come. Here's Brogdon. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
King, good, and it's Green picking up the assist. King's got 8.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
So much excitement as we tip off the season. Steve, as a player, did you get butterflies on opening night?
You know, Kevin, I remember my rookie year, that first game. We were playing the New York Knicks, led by Patrick Ewing.
Oh.
I mean, the butterflies were flying. And even in my last season, the 14th season, the butterflies were the same. It's something about opening night. It's just special. And no matter whether you're a rookie or you've been in the league 14, 15 years, those butterflies still kick in.
And it tells me you love the game, Steve, even as much your last season as you did in your first season.
And I think it also, Kevin, to add to that, you respect your opponent even in year 14, 15. Surveying the defense there, he makes a terrific read.
Green dishes to Irving. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Irving. And the rejection by Favors.
The 7'4" arm span of Favors paying big dividends when it comes to rim protection.
Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for Derek Favors. It's stolen by Aminu. Here's the break. Takes it from 10. Tips it up. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You have to box him out or he's going to beat you to the glass on both sides of the floor.
Irving finds Green. Now Mullen. He's guarded by Brogdon. Mullen's shot is off. Gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Wasted no time on that one. Brown's got 5 points so far.
And love how assured Brown looks taking these shots. His mid-range game is on point. He's squaring up like that.
Now here is Abdul-Jabbar. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint. Well, for so long, so many were wondering what Kyrie was thinking when he left Cleveland. What is clear now, though, is that Irving doesn't think about it and has flourished on his own. It seems that he really did just need his own team to become the player he's become.
And for Irving, he has let more of his personality come out on and off the floor, Greg, now that he has his own team.
Yeah, it really does feel like we are watching a new chapter in Irving's development as a player. Still has the great shot and handles that make him so deadly with the ball. And just visually, while the leadership is also evolving, he just seems more in control of his game and even more lethal as a player.
Here's Irving following the basket by Dwight Howard. Back to Noah. And Noah with the slam.
Kyrie attracts so much attention, it frees his teammates up.
Now, here's Sexton. Guarded by Walker. Sexton the pass to Caldwell Pope. Beasley against Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Caldwell Pope for 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Noah with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Back to Noah. And Noah with the slam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Beasley dishes to Sexton. Lets it go from 14. It's hauled in by Noah.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Aminu. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Aminu. Gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Smith for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
And it's good for 2. And that's 10 points for Dwight Howard.
See, this is how you dictate the flow of the game. He's been lit this quarter.
Out left to the wing. Smith for 3. Good on the triple. Smith's got his second basket of the night.
Deadly from beyond the arc. JR cannot be left alone.
To the wing on the left. Sexton the pass to Caldwell. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Down low. Noah's shot is off.
I appreciate the attack mindset, but with the defense tracking him down, it was probably better to kick that one out.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
On 4 of 6 from long range here early on. Back to Walker. King outside. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Smith does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. They double team Howard. He feeds it to Aminu. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Aminu's got his first points of the night.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Marbury, covered by Beasley. And the rebound goes to Howard.
A mix-up with the defense leaves him wide open for mid-range, a shot he usually makes.
He kicks it to Beasley. And it's Aminu in the corner. A three-pointer, no good.
And this is what he gives you, the ability to contest the shot without fouling.
Perimeter defense at a premium these days. You see the value in this kind of effort.
Now here's Beasley. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Aminu. Now here's Howard, covered by Smith. Howard kicks to Caldwell Pope. Drains the three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's got 11 points.
And really, that's what built the early lead here. Killer shooting from beyond.
I love when a team comes out and establishes a three-point shot. Opens up the drive for later on.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. The away team up 11. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. One of the league's best point guards, Kyrie Irving, had this to say about his competition.
2011, I came into a league where the point guard position was still being revolutionized, and now guys are solidifying that spot.
Some say, Greg, a golden age at the point guard position.
Yeah, and Irving right there with the best of them. He embraces the challenge.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I mean, they just got hot early from beyond the arc, and we'll just have to wait and see if they can keep that going.
They also want to be unpredictable. Mix up the play calling. Keep the defense guessing.
Al Farouk Amino is out there with Howard. Then there's Sexton. Then it's Contavious Caldwell Pope. And it's Beasley in at the shooting guard.
And this is where JR can put it on you. Excellent in the catch and shoot.
Back to Aminu. The slam dunk by Aminu.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Smith with it. Beasley covering. Here's Marbury. Noah, the tip in on the offensive rebound. Noah's got 6.
Great focus by Noah. Also tracked that rebound down, caught it, and scored.
Sexton kicks to Aminu. The pass to Howard. Over Noah. Howard misses.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
He did a nice job of keeping him off the block, didn't let him get deep post position.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys in the bench. They are pumped up.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And, Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
If you aren't going to at least step in front of him, you can't be surprised when he throws it down like that.
Marbury. And another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
I love the effort there. Refuses to give up on that play.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Beasley with it. Now Smith defending. Beasley kicks to Sexton. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Beasley outside. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Mullen. Great D that time from Howard.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Anderson passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Noah. He's covered by Favors. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Brown, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
There it is, his first make from beyond the arc in the second quarter, his third of the game. Well, he has to be careful now. He doesn't want to pick up that third foul this early.
Popped up there for Howard.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Anderson finds Noah. And stolen by Favors. Here's Frazier. Yes, that goes in. Frazier's got 4 this quarter.
Love the tenacity of Favors, especially on defense, where he keeps his hands active, coming away with the steals thanks to his hustle.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Mullen. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Brown.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Noah with the block.
Nice job by Noah, elevating for that block.
To the inside. It's deflected and stolen by Howard. And here we go. Brown wide open. He fires. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Frazier's got 8.
His temperature is rising. I mean, it is rising.
And so the timeout by David Fizdale here. We always hear about the brotherhood of the NBA. Talk a little bit about the unique bond that you NBA players, Steve, share.
Yeah, it is. I mean, that brotherhood is something special, Kevin, because there are guys that's going through some of the same situations you've been through, especially when you get a chance to talk to some of the veterans. And then the younger guys, when you become a vet, you share all that knowledge. And then what I love about it, that brotherhood, even when you retire, you get a chance to still keep in touch, and you see the evolutions of a lot of those players' families. You see their kids grow, and you love to still be a part of that unique situation.
And it's Strickland missing.
I'll tell you what, despite the miss, he's going to be looking for that same shot again.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot-blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Monk. And both free throws good for Howard. Gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Looking to end the run. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Derek Favors. First one falls for him. And he makes the first but misses the second. Well, Steve, we've just come out of the first year where we saw legislation from the NBA about resting players. How do you feel about the new rules so far?
You know, I like them. I love that when you start to see these teams that were resting players on national televised games. But I think overall, just resting players. I think our contract says that we play 82 games unless you're injured. And if a guy is injured, you understand. But I love the new rules that was implemented.
I agree. Brogdon kicks to Brown. From about 19 feet, buries the jump shot. Brown's got his third basket of the night right there.
And gorgeous looking jumper from Brown there. The more attempts he gets from there, the better his jump shot will be.
And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's foul number 2 for him. And here's Anderson from the arc. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. Noah's got his third assist on the night. Here's Brogdon. 8 points for him. Frazier outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Anderson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Pass to Brogdon. Back to Frazier. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Frazier's got 8 points here in this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Strickland passes to Noah. Fires the three. They get it back. Mullen. And it's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brogdon. Here is Anderson. 5 to shoot. Mullen against Brown. Pass to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Howard really brings it on the offensive glass, using that wide wingspan to come up with those loose balls.
And so the timeout by David Fizdale here. And for so long, it seems Derek Favors had played in a crowded front court, but still can get the job done.
And Favors has shown his versatility and impact in spot minutes his whole career. Every team can use a player like Favors. He just eats up space inside and can play that tough D. Offensively, I think he'd like to get back to where he was around 2015, and hopefully he'll find the chances to do so.
Walker's checked in for Anderson. And that one's good, Brogdon.
They are still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Kicks to Noah. Abdul-Jabbar with it. And it's Howard picking him up. No coverage that time. Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Danny Green, he's checked in for Mullen. Howard kicks to Favors. On the wing, Brown. Fires from deep. Favors can't get it to go. Gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Strickland passes to Walker. That one wide left.
And that was an easy one there. Just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
Here's Strickland. Pulls from the top of the key. Green kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Great look, but off the mark. This gives them the opportunity to get within 10. And there's the pass to Noah. Right wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for Dwight Howard. So many different approaches, Steve, on offense. Some guys force the issue, but Steve, who are some guys that really practice patience?
I think LeBron James. I think Kevin Durant. I think Klay Thompson. Anthony Davis. Kawhi Leonard to somewhat of a degree. Chris Paul. There's so many guys. I love the way they can just let the play develop or let the game develop. And then they can take over. But those are some of the names I think they play with a lot of patience.
And, Steve, you'll remember Favors had that impressive rookie season, but he's been somewhat up and down since.
He's kind of an old-school power forward. Might have been an all-star 20 years ago. But nowadays, the best forwards can shoot from range and can defend on the perimeter.
The first free throw is good.
The former third overall pick in the 2010 NBA draft, Derek Favors is a gifted big man and a crucial player to this team.
Kings checked in for Noah. And so Favors nails both of them.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Walker dishes to Irving. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Inside, it's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Shot from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Frazier. Gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Favors, he can't get it to go.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
A putback, and there's Favors putting it right back in.
One of the foremost offensive rebounders in the game. Favors always in pursuit.
Walker the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. He kicks it to Irving. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And with all the drama, Greg, that has followed Irving the past few seasons, he reached out to Kobe Bryant for some guidance.
And just like Irving and LeBron had to go their own ways, so did Kobe and Shaq. Very few players know what it's like to be in a situation like Irving, but Kobe's one of them. And Kobe gave Irving the confidence to not be afraid of standing out in his career decisions, and so far it's paid off handsomely.
The first free throw is good.
We know he's one of the best offensive players in the league. What I've seen lately from Kyrie is an improvement in his focus on the defensive end.
Sexton, he's checked in for Frazier. Both free throws good for Irving.
This is where he feels 100% comfortable taking all the free points he can get.
Sexton kicks to Favors. Lobs it up for Favors. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Irving with the bounce pass. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good.
And though he's a physical, tough-minded individual, Danny Green's averaged less than 1 free throw attempt per game over his career. That's surprising.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Brogdon. And both free throws good for Green. So it's the visitors now. Now, here's Sexton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Favors. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Sunday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. No good on the second free throw. Being in this game, 45%. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Pass to Aminu. Inside. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Dishes it to Irving. And 1:01 left in the first half. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul of the game. In the bonus, will go to the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not 1 miss on the day.
Being 41% from the field in the second quarter up to this point. Knocks it loose. And they're on the break. Here's Caldwell Pope. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Oh, good anticipation. KCP reads the play, makes the steal, then quickly gets them out in transition.
Abdul-Jabbar up top. Here's King. Sexton grabs the board. Gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Favors can't get it to go.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now Sexton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Fires from 14. No good off the front iron. And so it's the visiting team with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Contavious, you've been able to produce easily and efficiently in the first half. What's enabled you to keep it going?
I'm just moving on the offensive end and just finding an open spot. They turn their heads a lot, so I'm just trying to get to the open spot and then knock down a shot. Either I'm cutting to the basket or spot up for the three.
You've been on a roll so far. We'll see if you can keep it up. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. A tremendous start for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He had 18 points, 2 steals, and 1 rebound. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Well, I like that they're aggressively going to the rack. That establishes an attitude, a certain toughness. They just need to stay committed to their game plan.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, one thing happened that really helped them out. Their bench came in and played absolutely beautiful. Gave them a huge boost. Not just trying to hold court, but actually putting points on the scoreboard. These guys should be starting, Ernie.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope really making a difference here.
I'll tell you what, he put together an entire highlight reel in that first half alone. Just a collection of spectacular dunks.
There were some great Kodak moments there for sure. Hopefully, we'll see some more in this second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We've got Green. Mullen is out there with King. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for David Fizdale as we begin the second half. And stolen by Howard. The visitors with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. Brown down low. He's against King. And it's Brown missing.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
What I love is he takes the right angle, affects the shot without fouling.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
Irving passes to King. Back to Irving. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Smitty, for players going from college to the pros, which skills tend to be most immediately transferable?
You know, I think the skills on offense, a lot of times those guys are able to drive the basketball and penetrate. Those are the guys that can transfer easily from college. I think it's hard shooting-wise, being able to shoot the 3 ball at the college level, because at the NBA level, the line is pushed back. And I think the one skill level that gives a lot of young guys a lot of gives them a hard time is defensively. I think that's the one skill is not easily transferred to the NBA.
And so he hits both. Being a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. To the middle. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And in his day, one of the top scorers in the league. Howard turning back the clock.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Irving, and the slam dunk by Irving.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Sometimes you want to send a message, and a message was sent. What a dog.
The shot's good from Mullen.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Frazier against Irving. Bucket is good. 22 points for Dwight Howard.
And that's Howard's game. These interior looks that he puts in so easily.
The drive by Green. It's Abdul-Jabbar, high post. On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Brogdon. 5 to shoot. Bobbed up there for Green. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
That play is made because of Kyrie's vision and his willingness to share the basketball.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. And the slam dunk by Irving.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Frazier dishes to Brown. To the paint. It balls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
He's just one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense regardless of the situation.
Gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Irving finds Green. Outside Mullen. It's hauled in by Frazier. Frazier's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Passes it to Brogdon. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
It's stolen by Frazier. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And one of the very best in our league at getting to the line. Walt Frazier just has that great change of pace and aggressive nature. Always playing, though, under control.
This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Frazier. Smith checked in for Danny Green. And Frazier drops them both. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Smith against Brogdon. Smith inside. The layup off target. Being about 59% from the floor offensively, they've been running without a hitch. Brogdon the pass to Frazier. Back to Brogdon. Frazier outside. 6 to shoot. Lobbed up there for Howard. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Mullen kicks to Smith. Back to Mullen. Now the feed to Abdul-Jabbar. King the pass to Irving. Clock at 4. Over Frazier. Irving misses. Gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Mullen against Brown. Monks checked in for Brogdon.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Frazier scanning the floor. There's the dish to Brown. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. Frazier's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And just building on to the lead, extending it, trying their best to put this one away.
You sense the game has a number of ways it can go. All you can do is your very best at that moment.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
Great defense that time from Noah.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
And you gotta like how Mullen looks for his open teammates, always trying to make guys better.
Tipped away. Howard somehow misses the one-handed flush. Gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
You know, I love the effort just to get a hand in there. He is disrupting the offensive flow.
Kemba Walker is checked in for Smith. That's tipped. It's stolen by Frazier. Beasley, the pass to Monk. Shoots over Walker. Tries again. Howard misses.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
To the middle.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Monk kicks to Frazier. They get a hand on it. Monk dishes to Frazier. Howard with it. 22 points for him. King with the block. And they're pushing it up. Here's Noah. No good. That would have tied it. Being 42% from the field here in the third. Lobbed up there for Howard. King with the steal. Inside. And Noah with the slam.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And this team, they trust each other. Even down big, they have the ability to come back, and they have so far.
Gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. And a wide open look for Walker. Drops in the tray. Walker's got his second bucket tonight.
And he's kind of always had that shoot-first mentality for a point guard. And when you can shoot it like Walker, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
And Lloyd Pierce wants a timeout.
Yeah, you need to refocus now. Momentum is running against you.
And from what I'm seeing, there's too many unfavorable matchups out there on the floor.
Let's look now at some numbers for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Some last season stats for him. Put up about 13 points per, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And the numbers, they back it up. Whether he can sustain this level of production, we don't know. But the arrow's pointing upward right now.
Beasley against Mullen. Shot clock at 5. And it's Aminu in the corner. Gets to the corner and buries it. Aminu's got 6. Gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And Colin Sexton, when it comes to scoring, the man shows you a little bit of everything.
Loves to drive it, loves to attack inside, improving his consistency from range. But what I love about him is the aggressiveness. This guy is always in attack mode.
Outside Mullen. Buries the long-range jumper. Mullen's got 8 here in the quarter.
Had that one in his sights, too. His 5th triple of the game, second this half.
Sexton, the pass to Howard. Here's Sexton. He dishes it to Aminu. And Sexton has it in the corner. Clock at 6. Pass to Caldwell Pope. From deep three-point range. Missed for the first time from the floor. Puts him at 7 for 8. To the inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
This is what King can do. Go through these stretches where he's just impossible to cool off. Very few guys are as capable of games like this.
Here's Aminu. Off target from outside.
You know, I like the competitive fire, but he's still really out of sync.
Oh, that's blocked. Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Howard. Aminu finds Howard. And at last, they get one to fall.
And Howard too big, too strong for the defense inside.
On the wing, Mullen. His three-pointers off the mark.
The defense fortunate there. He's a guy you hate to leave wide open.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Now the pass to Sexton. Here's Beasley. Rejected by Walker. Inside. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Howard, the pass to Aminu. This is his first chance at the line tonight. First one falls for him. Green, he's checked in for Mullen. That one misses. Gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Here's Marbury. Aminu grabs the miss. Aminu's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. From outside, off the mark. Gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. That's good from Beasley. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for King. Beasley hits them both. We've got 1:23 left in the third. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. Noah's got his 4th assist in this one.
Noah is simply one of the best passing bigs in the game. He can see the entire floor.
Beasley, and too long on the shot.
Not pretty. You've just got to shake off a miss like that.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his 3rd foul of the game. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Green kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. The shot from the low post is good. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 points in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
To the middle. Down low. Score of the basket is 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Sexton kicks to Caldwell Pope. Green with the block.
Good shot blocker for his size. Danny showing great timing right there. He can't get anything to fall this quarter. And obviously that's dragging the whole team down.
And the call will be against Joakim Noah. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. That's good from Howard. And so Howard nails both of them. 8 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Irving. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's the home team heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Straight 49% from the field. Brogdon out there with Sexton. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Then there's Al-Farouq Aminu. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot manning the middle.
You know, and he's not a pass-first point guard, but Sexton's putting the work in, trying to raise the bar as a distributor.
Pass to Strickland to the right side. Aminu against Irving. Aminu grabs the miss. Aminu's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Caldwell Pope finds Brogdon. Count it.
This is a guy who knows how to orchestrate an offense. Terrific lead pass.
48% from the field. Not bad at all. Pass to Strickland from outside the arc. Good on the triple.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Coming out of the break, they've relied on their perimeter offense to generate points. Right now, it's working.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Tries from 16. Aminu misses. Aminu's gotten just 4 of his 10 shots to fall here, shooting 40%. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Here's Strickland. He's guarded by Brogdon. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
See, in this half, I feel like he's a much different shooter. Calm, focused, and letting things come to him.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on Lloyd Pierce talking with his team. He warned them they've got to get back in transition. He said they've given up way too many fast break points, and he said we have to slow the pace of the game down and force them into taking some tough shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And although he's got that shoot-first mindset, Howard has the skills to facilitate when he wants to.
Irving against Frazier. And it's Irving missing.
Just hasn't had his night, but his teammates are picking up the slack.
Green against Brown. Off target from three-point range.
He's got to know not to take that shot when he's so closely defended.
Here's Frazier, and it's sent back by Irving. And the wide-open shot from Green gets a very good look and converts.
Catch and shoot. This is where Danny Green makes his money.
Gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Frazier dishes to Brown. Kicks it to Howard. In the corner, it's Brogdon. A three-pointer, no good. Being at 48% from the floor. Looking good. There's Green with the three. It's hauled in by Frazier.
Wow, and this is his range. Maybe he was too wide open.
The offensive rebound. Dishes it to Brown. Howard trying to free himself up. The layup off target.
Uh-oh, he misses the bunny. I think he thought somebody was coming over to contest it.
Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story. They got a monster lead that's taking a life of its own.
He kicks to Frazier. Over Green. A shot by Frazier, no good.
When you defend a good mid-range shooter, this is how you contest without fouling.
Gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now the dish to Brown. And here is Howard. The pass to Frazier. Oh!
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Sometimes you want to send a message, and a message was sent. What a dunk.
Brogdon the pass to Frazier. Here's King, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Derek Favors.
And what I like about King, he doesn't try to get flashy or fancy. He only cares about being effective. And he goes out there and just takes care of business. And in the end, the points just pile up.
First free throw is good. Mullins checked in for Smith. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Frazier kicks to Brown. Lobbed up there for Howard. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Frazier. Goes up. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
The reason why is you like to get value every time down the floor. But that does take a lot of discipline.
Howard with the steal. And here's the break. Brown outside. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Howard's got 5 assists in the game.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Irving with the bounce pass. Outside, Mullen. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Back to Brogdon. It's stolen by Green. Down low. Abdul-Jabbar can't get it to go. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control. And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They've done a great job, but they're not done yet.
Howard, the pass to Frazier. Howard, here's another rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
This was all sparked by their defense. They got some stops, and they did it in a hurry.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. To the paint to take the lead. King with the block, but they'll get another chance. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Feeds it to Irving. No good again that time.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Howard kicks to Brown. To the paint, Brogdon. That puts them in the lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And the pedestrian 36% in the 4th quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. In the corner, Irving with it. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's 17 points for Kyrie Irving.
There it is. Just lined it up and knocked it down. His first 3 of the half, 2nd of the game.
Frazier against Green. Takes the 13-footer, and he's able to get it back. King outside. Here's Irving. That one wide left. Brogdon the pass to Frazier. Brogdon trying to get open. And Howard with the second chance points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Green finds Irving. Now here's Mullen. Outside, Green. Irving looking for an opening. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. And 44% in the 4th. The offense with some ups and downs. Mullen against Brown. Lobbed up there for Howard. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Green gets it to go.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Being at 48% from the 4. Looking good. Brogdon against Green. Here's Brogdon. King with the block, but he gets it back. 6 to shoot. Here's Frazier. Offensive rebound. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Inside. And the rejection by Favors. It's Brown on the wing. And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over. On 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Frazier against Irving. Outside Mullen. And taken away by Brown. And now the fast break. Brogdon with the ball. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Green with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Brogdon against Green. Now here's Brogdon. Defense is right there. And good. He nails it. Brogdon's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Green left side. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. The visitors with the ball. Frazier kicks to Howard to take the lead. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And when Howard loads up inside, I think the defense is smart to foul and send him to the line.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. That ties the game up.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
Right side Green. It's over Brogdon. And the shot falls short this time.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
Gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Here's Green. And the rebound goes to Howard. Gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And that's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. .104 left to play in the final quarter.
Coming after like a pit bull, Danny will get in your shirt and stop you cold.
King. Rebounded by Howard. A crucial possession with time ticking down.
Yeah, an opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
Here's Frazier. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. To the inside. Here's Mullen. Here's another rebound.
Collecting yet another board.
He's been everywhere. Just sensational.
And you just get the sense the whole period he's been a bit out of sync.
Yep, trying to shoot himself back into this. Regain some confidence first.
It's stolen by Frazier for the finish. Yes!
What more can you ask for?
Phenomenal here in the clutch. This is what fans tune in to see.
And so the timeout by David Fizdale here. What do you think, guys?
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock that they should be able to get a real good look.
A lot of time left, which should allow for a really good shot if they run the right play.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Dwight Howard.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Frazier. And an intentional foul right there.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Wow, stepping up in the clutch. Great way to end this.
And so the timeout by David Fizdale here. Guys, your thoughts?
I mean, tough position, but really they can't blame anybody but themselves.
They've certainly missed on some opportunities, but stranger things have happened. They need a quick shot and an immediate foul right here.
.12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Mullen. The rebound by Brogdon. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. The deep three from Irving. And so the road team gets the W in this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Derek, you guys hang your hat on defense. Is this the sort of defensive performance you expect every game?
Yeah, we can. No, that's what practice for. We come in and practice, play hard, we work hard, and when we come out to the games, we just bring a lot of energy.
It's a young team with young legs, and you showed them at the defensive end tonight. Thanks, Derek. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.